Hey, everybody. Hey there. Sending hearts. Sending hearts to you. Hi there, replay people. I heart each of you. Hi there, live people. I heart each of you. And happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Yay. I heart each of you. Welcome to the Midday Moment. I'm sharing. Shared. Happy Valentine's Day to each of you. Welcome to the Midday Moment. If it's your first time joining us, I'm Dr. Davina Jones, your host, and it is my pleasure to share the Midday Moment with you. The Midday Moment is the place where we expect great things, y'all. And we expect great things not because we ignore the questions of our day, not because we ignore the challenges of our day. We expect great things because we recognize that we're fully human and fully divine. And our fully human selves, we got a lot of questions. In our fully divine selves, we got answers. Yes, we do. And so the Midday Moment is designed to help you tap into the divine. Because when you tap into the divine, you tap into the answers. Yes. All right. And the Midday Moment is not alone. We are part of a larger network called Kingdom. And so we invite you to scroll through the Midday Moment page so you can see all the commercials for our menu of Kingdom inspirations. All right. So we invite you to do that. All right. Listen, let's go ahead and sing a little bit. Come on, y'all. It's time for the Midday Moment. Come on. It's time for the Midday Moment. It's time for the Midday Moment. Whoa, it's time. All right, let's expect. Come on now. I'm expecting great things. Yes, I am. I'm expecting great things and creating. And I'm creating great things. I'm creating great things. Yes, good job, everybody. In my life, yeah, I'm creating great things. In my home, oh, I'm creating great things. All around, background, all around, I'm creating great things. Eyes may not see, but I choose to believe. Eyes may not see.
Powering off.
What? Oh, okay. Sorry. It wasn't juiced up, the Bluetooth. Sorry. I was into it too, y'all. I was into it. Hey, that's all right. We'll end right here. Yeah, I believe in great things. All right. Thank you, theme song. Everybody say thank you, theme song. Even though Bluetooth gave out on us. That's all right. We'll juice it up. We'll be ready. We'll juice it up. Okay. Thank you, theme song. And Bluetooth, we're going to juice you up. Okay, baby? Mommy's sorry. She didn't juice you up. Okay. All right. So we're going to juice up the Bluetooth. All right, everybody. Let's jump on in. Happy Valentine's Day to each of you. It's so good to see you. To see of you. You see my title here today. You had me at hello. It comes from, the movie Jerry Maguire. And so we're going to talk about that. We're going to fit Valentine's right on into our teaching today. All right. So everybody knows, most of you know, if it's your first time joining us, then we will let you know that we are in the last last days of our getting rid of the junk, okay? And so we've been reading for the past several weeks. And so we're actually going to pick up, I announced last Thursday. Normally, we just kind of keep reading even when we're not on the midday moment. And then we pick up at that further date. But we're doing it differently for the ending here. So we ended at day 37 last Thursday. And I'm actually going to pick up at day 38. All right. And so I know some of you may have already read ahead. It's okay. All right. So I'm going to pick up at day 38. We're going to take our time going through the last few days of our journey together here. If you do not have a copy, it's okay. You can still get an electronic copy because this is something you can read at any time of the year, because getting rid of the junk, taking out the trash is not a one-time thing. We're building a routine for doing this, a routine for getting rid of the toxins, getting rid of the trash. So we make room for the keys to good living, the keys to peaceful living, the keys to joyful living, the keys to abundant living, to life, and that more abundantly. All right. And as we make room for those keys, then we're going to also talk about how to stay on key. So in these last few study days, we've really been looking at the issue of identity. We've been looking at the issue of identity. Yes, we have. And so today, you can go back to last week and look at some of those. We won't recap. It gets too juicy. When I start to recap, I start to teach it. It gets really juicy, okay? So you got to go back for that. All right, so today we are looking at day 38, which is titled in the book, The World is Waiting. The world is waiting. The world is waiting. And now we don't usually read the see that? There you go. So we don't normally read on camera. We invite you to read off camera. We invite you to read on your own time, and you can go back and read the scriptures. And sometimes I do a little recap of the reading, kind of take us into my reflection. So I'm going to give you a little bit today and then take you into my reflection. So the title is The World is Waiting. And the key verse is Romans 8:19. For the earnest expectation of the creature, or we say creation in some translations, waiting for the manifestation, or waited for the manifestation of the sons of God. When you interpret that, a part of what we're saying is the world is waiting for you. The world is waiting for you to show me the Quan, baby. Show me the Quan. I'm gonna get to the actual topic. The you had me at hello, but I'm gonna back into that. We're gonna start with show me the Quan. The world is waiting. That movie, one of my colleagues, we were talking about the other day because we were talking about favorite movies, and so my colleague was saying that was his favorite. He was like, "You gonna laugh when I tell you my favorite movie?" I'm like, "No, that's okay." So he announced that his favorite movie was Jerry Maguire. And so in the movie Jerry Maguire, there's this statement that Cuban Goods Jr. makes to, I can't remember all the characters' name. What's his name? Tom Cruise. These are the actors. I can't remember the character's name. But Cuban Goods Jr. character is bent on show me the Quan, show me the heart. Show me more than football, because you remember Cuban Goods Jr. is a football player, right? And Jerry Maguire is playing the role of an agent, of a talent agent or a football agent, and he's looking for clients. It's a hustle looking for clients, and the football player played by Cuban Goods Jr. is like, I understand this is a game. I understand we're playing ball, and I understand it's a business. But at the end of the day, I need for you to show me the Quan. You want me as your client? You're going to have to show me the Quan, Jerry. I like what you wrote. I like the little essay. I like the little stuff you put out there. I need to see if it's the real deal. Show me the Quan. Show me the heart. Show me heart. Show me meaning. Show me essence behind all of this. And this is what the world is waiting for. The world is waiting for each of us to show up as the Quan. The world is waiting for each of us to show up as the Quan. And you can't show up as the real you if you're busy being a fake you. You cannot show up as the real you if you're busy being a fake you. And sometimes we become a fake you because we get loaded down with all these different messages about who we are. And so taking out the trash, taking out the junk is also about you taking out the false IDs, getting rid of the fake IDs, getting rid of the things that's not really you. And sometimes it's not even not everything has to be thrown out. Some stuff just needs to be put in its place. Not everything has to be thrown out. Some stuff just needs to be put in its place so that you can show up as the real you. Because the world, all of the questions that we have, when I start the midday moment, I say we're fully human, meaning we're full of questions, and and we're also fully divine, which means we are full of answers. All of the social issues that we have around us, we got the answer. The world is waiting on each of us. When each of us, each generation, when people from each generation show up as a little bit more of themselves, we get to experience more of the Quan, because in each of us, we hold the answers to good living, to abundant living, to healing, the healing of all disease, the healing of all physical disease and social disease. We have the answer. We are the healing to each other. All right, let's get in here. So here are my 3 points here to help us show up as our real selves, because the world is waiting on us to show up and give of ourselves as the Quan, the real. Show me the Quan. That's what the world is saying to all of us. Show me the Quan. So number 1, Jones Jewel number 1, body. I say Jones Jewel, but Jones Jewel, and these jewels are so borrowed as I live them from our kingdom theology. So Jones Jewel number 1, body. If you are putting the essence of your identity in your body, physical form of expression, you can't show up as the real you. You can't give the real you. You can't give all of you. It doesn't mean you throw your body away, but your body is a form of expression, and everything connected to your form of expression, it is an aid to who you are, but it is not who you are. So for example, if the height of your identity is based on your blackness, and let me tell you, I'm all for it. My cognate in grad school is African American history. I love studying African American history. Obviously, certainly, maybe not obvious, but I enjoy learning about all of the unique journeys and experiences of my ancestors that are not commonly taught. So I really enjoyed African American history as a grad student. It was one of my cognate areas, and I enjoy being a woman. I'm even enjoying it more. This is the year for me to go further into expressing my femininity, and that just because I work around a lot of men, sometimes I'm one of the only women at the table, one of the only women in the room, and not just in some of my ministerial work and my academic work. There are a lot of women around me, but there are certain things that I do where it's very male dominated. But I am saying to you, if the most treasured part of your identity is your physical form of expression, that ain't you. You can't show me the Quan. And it doesn't mean that you have to get rid of your femininity. Your femininity is an aid. It is a blessing, and yet it is an aid. It is there to complement the real you. Your femininity and your physical expression as an African American woman and so forth, those are complements to the real you, but that is not the real you. And that's why in technical linguistic practice in kingdom, it is not linguistically accurate to say I am Black, or I am a woman, or I am African American, because that's a physical form. That's a compliment to who I really am. And those physical forms of expression, they can change. They can be altered. They can be altered. They can change. See this? I bought this. All of this is a part of physical expression. Lipstick on, lipstick off. And so if you are basing the height of the essence of your identity on physical form, you can't show me the Quan, baby. All right. Next is soul. All right. And so soul is the other part of you. And so, soul is your personality. It is unique. We all have a different arrangement of soul. Okay, and so our personality, the way we, what makes us laugh, what makes us not laugh, all of these unique aspects about our soul, about how we think and how we process information, about how we feel and the unique feelings that we have. All of that is soul, and it is unique. And at the same time, if you are basing the essence of your identity on soul, you're gonna be lacking some quan, baby. You cannot show me the quan if the height, the essence of your identity is in soul. Well, I don't that doesn't feel and I didn't say you disregard your soul, but your soul is a complement to who you are, much like your body, but it is not the essence of who you are. I know we say sometimes, I'm an introvert. I'm an extrovert. And I'm saying I apostrophe M versus I am. Okay. And because we also alternate on that scale sometimes as introverts and extroverts, right? And we got new terms now, ambivert or something I've heard. Not solely true to some of the original literature, but hey, go ahead and use it if it's helping, okay? Because we do, even that. See, that's a change, all right? And so soul, embrace it. You have it. You have it. Embrace it. Okay. Express as soul. Go for it. All right. Introvert, extrovert, all of that. Give attention to your soul. Give attention to what you're feeling and how you're feeling. That's important because that's a part of honoring you. But the height of who you are is not sitting in your Myers-Briggs personality test. It's good information. Introvert, extrovert, INSGJ, all of it. Good information, but it is not the essence of who you are. Now we come down to the essence of who you are. As spirit, you are a beloved offspring of God. I know in the text, because it's very patriarchal, it says sons of God. We read these scriptures for life application. If you read them literally, it's a challenge. You can read scripture literally, you can read scripture as literature, and you can read it as life application. And when you look at life application, you go past gender, and you're able to embrace that the essence of you is that you are a beloved offspring of God, sent here to this earthly experience, released in this earthly experience as a purpose, as a divine purpose in the earth. When we say, show me the quan, what we're saying is, show me the real you, show me your purpose. You came for a reason. We were singing at the end of service yesterday, and it's been sitting with me. You were born for a reason. You were born for a reason. You came here for a reason. Why? Because when you can answer that, then you can show me the quan, baby. When you can answer that, you can show me the quan. And when you do answer that, you get to the end of the movie, the Jerry Maguire movie, which is the cute part for me. The end of the movie when Jerry Maguire finally figures out that, you know what? This woman, it started out as perhaps a business in a convenient arrangement, but this woman has shown me something about myself. And I cannot pretend that I have not arrived in consciousness to a new sense of purpose, a new sense of awareness. I cannot ignore that. So I'm going to give my girl. And so, of course, at the end of the Jerry Maguire movie, he shows up, and he's looking for her, and she's hiding behind the couch, and then she comes up, and he starts to give her this speech, and she says, you had me at hello. Let me tell you, when you wake up to purpose, that's the feeling. When you wake up to purpose, when you wake up and you keep waking up to purpose, and so each year, each season of your life, you wake up to purpose, that's when you have this embrace in the earth. You had me at hello. I'm going to tell you, when I'm operating my purpose, that's the feeling I have. I have myself at hello. That's the feeling that I have. When I walk into the room and I know I'm expressing purpose, that is the feeling you had when you showed up, because you showed up in the awareness of who you are. You showed up in purpose. That's a Valentine's gift right there. Because let me tell you, if you're trying, we said it yesterday in the message, I gotta go. If you're trying to base the ultimate joy of your life on who you're married to, what job you're working at, how much money you make, you're going to be a disappointed somebody. But if you can root yourself into purpose and allow it to be complemented by your spouse, allow it to be complemented by your partner, allow it to be complemented by family and job and so forth. But when you root yourself in purpose, that is when you have that feeling. You had me at hello. All is well. I got exactly what I need. My sense of purpose. I gotta go, y'all. I'm at 20 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay. I love y'all. I'm out of here. Um, Root yourself in purpose. Know who you are. Root yourself in purpose. You are a beloved offspring of God. You're not, you are not, the essence of your identity is not being black, woman, Latina, white, or whatever. The essence of your purpose or the essence of your identity is not introvert, extrovert. The essence of your identity is spirit. Spirit as purpose in the earth. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. You have a purpose. You were born for a reason. You have a purpose. You were born. You have a purpose. You came through. Everything you came through. I know some of y'all might have to go. If you have to go to work, I'm just gonna get this last little bit in. If you gotta log off, just log off and you come back later. But you were born for a reason. Everything you went through for a reason. You didn't go through just to be going through. None of it is for waste. Is one of the things that we were singing out yesterday at the end of our worship time together. You were born for a reason. Everything you went through, each and every one of your days, they count for your clarity. And as I heard Dr. Pulley say, your discovery, your development, and your demonstration of purpose. Everything that you are experiencing, it's all geared towards you discovering, developing, and demonstrating your purpose. Every bit of it. All the so called hell you went through, happy Valentine's Day. It's all designed to help you discover, develop, and demonstrate your purpose. It's all designed to help you to show me the Quan, to show the earth the Quan. The earth is waiting. There are people, places, and situations waiting on the essence of you. You have the answer, and it is wrapped up in the true identity of who you are. When the sons, daughters, when all of the offspring of God show up, we heal. We heal situations. We heal lands. We heal scenarios. We heal circumstances. Questions on our jobs, questions in our families, questions in our bodies. We show up as answers, as the healing balm. When we show up as ourselves, that's the Quan. And when you show up as purpose, that's when we greet each other and say, "You had me at hello." You had me at hello. Purpose showed up. You had me at hello. All right, I got to go for real. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. God bless you and God be you. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Mwah.